Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your May 2021 mid-month general reading. We are looking at the last 2 weeks of May, and this reading is for the earth sign of Virgo. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well wherever you're at. Thanks for taking the time to watch this and any of the videos on my YouTube channel. Thanks for all your support, your likes, your shares, hitting that subscribe button, donations, feedback, comments, reaching out for personal readings, all greatly appreciated, and may you have many blessings back for it. So this reading is for the earth sign of Virgo for the last 2 weeks of May 2021. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Virgo. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Virgo. Of course, being a general reading, it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. Watch all of your signs for different bits of insight and perspective. And if you find that this or any of the readings resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe take a deeper look at something or get information about that for yourself or as a gift for someone else, click on the little arrow below, the little description link, which will show you my contact details. You'll see my email address there, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. Feel free to email me directly. I can usually respond within the same day with more info. I do offer a wide variety of readings, and I do readings full-time. It's all that I do, so I'm pretty diligent about setting up those personal readings as quickly as possible. So email me if you're interested. I'd be delighted to hear from you. Okay, Virgo, let's see what the last 2 weeks of May are holding for you. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Okay, Virgo. We begin with the Ten of Cups, the Happy Home card with the Three of Cups, celebration, the Knight of Wands, followed by the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, followed by the Ten of Coins. And from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Six of Coins. I'm going to pull one more with the Eight of Swords. There's this sensation, Virgo, of feeling held back or blocked at something, stymied. Somebody's blocking you. Like they might be offering some, but it's not enough. And it feels like it's keeping you trapped. Like it's just enough to keep you there, but it's keeping you trapped as well. The Six of Coins, sometimes called the breadcrumb card, it can be about giving a gift, receiving a gift, needing to pay more attention to giving, needing to pay more attention to be more open to receive. It represents somebody who has a lot to give, but they're only giving out a very little bit, so it can represent just getting breadcrumbs. And the Eight of Swords is a card that represents feeling trapped, feeling helpless, feeling like you can't change a situation or remove yourself from a situation. You can. Swords represents mental energy, ideas, perspectives, ideologies, belief system. So the only thing that's keeping you here, keeping you stuck, is the idea that you're stuck. Now you may be in the middle of a situation that needs to be dealt with, but you're not completely helpless. You're not completely a victim here. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups and the Three of Cups, because these are pretty positive cards on the surface, but I'm not channeling them the way that I normally would for positive energy. Clarify the Ten of Cups, which is the Ten of Cups is traditionally the happy home card, feeling like everything's finally come together in peace and harmony and balance in anything that has to do with home and family. The Three of Swords, heartache, heartbreak, disappointment. The Four of Coins, because somebody's holding on to the majority of whatever makes them feel safe. Yeah, they're not giving out. They're only giving out a little bit. They're holding on. Clarify the Three of Cups. The Five of Coins, insufficiency and lack. Feeling shut out, feeling abandoned, rejected, not good enough, out in the cold. And the Three of Cups is a card that can speak of celebrations, but kindred spirits, best friends, social activity, getting out and partying, having a good time, your tribe, your circle, contacts, positive connections in your social community. And this card is a card that represents feeling shut out, like blacklisted, because of like you don't have what you need. You're being given something, or you feel like you have been, but it's not enough. It just keeps you trapped there. There's this sense of, I don't know. It almost feels like somebody's, I almost want to say blackmail. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be that literal kind of blackmail for very many of you, if any of you at all, but it feels like somebody is holding on to something, or holding it over your head, or they have some kind of major bargaining chip, and if you don't do what they want to do, then you're going to be bereft. You're going to be out in the cold. They're going to take something important away from you, whether it's and what it is that means something to you that they're blocking or trying to blackmail you with or threatening to take away, has something to do with home, family, children, your happy home or happy life. I mean, I suppose if this is a legal situation, it might be like an ugly divorce or something like that. Or you're going to be shunned in your community, or I'm going to take this much away from you, or I'm not going to give you, the amount of money that you're wanting, or I'm going to try and get full custody of the kid or something like that. It's like, it feels like they, at least on the surface, feel like they have more power, like a David and Goliath almost kind of situation. Interesting. Let's clarify this Knight of Wands. And because of that, it may make you feel very separate, very alone, very shut out from other people. The Nine of Swords, stress, anxiety, worry, fear over an unknown future, how something is going to happen, how it's going to move, judgment, a decision, if it's going to go this way or that way. For some of you, it may be an actual legal situation like divorce or custody or alimony, or maybe some combination of all of those, or something which threatens your Ten of Cups, happy home, your whole life, social life, all of that kind of stuff, potentially. Like, depending on how the decision goes, kind of depends on how you're going to feel in your life, right? Especially in anything that has to do with home and family and parenting and kids and your social life and all of that. It's like how this turns out could profoundly affect that. And you don't know how it's going to turn out. You have a lot of fears and concerns. When you think about the most likely outcome, it's almost always the worst possible outcome. So cut back on that energy. Clarify the Eight of Cups, which is a card of leaving, of walking away. And you're afraid that this is going to happen really quickly. That's what I'm getting. The Two of Wands, a decision. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, and the Empress, fertility, new beginnings, mother energy. Yeah, there's unknowns here. You're stressed and anxious about an unknown future, how this is going to work out. Is this person, place, or situation, do they really have the power and control? Do I really have to? It's like you're both fighting for the same thing. You're both fighting for all of the same thing, or more of the same thing than the other one. You want, and the other person is trying to prevent you from having it somehow. Again, it feels like it's kind of personal. So it may be, like a divorce or custody or alimony or something. I mean, it could be, it doesn't necessarily have to be that kind of a relationship, but some kind of relationship, because it feels like somebody is willing to offer you some compromise, but it's not really a compromise. It still leaves them holding everything that's powerful, right? All the power and control. Clarify 10 of Swords and 10 of Coins. King of Coins and the Moon. So who you are: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And the Moon. Yeah, just a lot of uncertainty and fear around that uncertain future. It feels like you're waiting on a decision, you're waiting on an outcome, and it's hard for you not to envision the worst possible thing, but you're trying to stay grounded and steady in the midst of that. Clarify the 10 of Coins. To me, this feels like it has some kind of legal aspects to it for some of you. And whether it's about the home or about a divorce or about money, it threatens that happy home, sort of vibe. Whatever that 10 of Cups happy home means to you, whatever this is threatens it. And it feels like somebody's saying, I've got all the power, and if you don't accept just this little tidbit, it's either this or nothing, kind of energy. It's kind of nasty. I don't like it. The 10 of Coins is clarified by the 10 of Coins. Long-term stability and security, particularly in regards to home and family. Family money, family business, family property, maybe the family itself. Again, if it's a custody battle. Knight of Wands and 3 of Wands. Things moving very quickly, but feeling more positive and optimistic about the future. Yeah, I really feel here, Virgo, that whatever this battle is, somebody really feeling like, again, it has almost this David and Goliath kind of feel to it. And you're just persevering in the midst of all of this, but you're still very, very worried about what, about what the final outcome is going to be. And maybe struggling to have a lot of faith. And maybe a lot of times when you think about what the outcome is going to be, it's like the worst possible outcome, and it's going to happen really quickly, and you can't change anything. And it's all linked to home and or family. The long-term stability and security of that home and family, whether it's emotional, physical, financial, or all of the above. So let's end by getting any final messages from Spirit. Any final messages for Virgo? Anything that you want them to hear or focus on? Okay, we got 2 that just fell right out. 3 of Cups, which is celebration. Temperance, things being brought back into balance. The 6 of Swords, healing, moving slowly but surely away from the source of the trouble and the source of the significant toxic imbalance with the Devil. I think Spirit is calling on you to have faith here, which, that's a difficult thing to sell, right? Having faith in the face of everything that seems to refute it, right? Well, things are going so badly, or I'm so afraid this could turn out so poorly. And Spirit is saying, telling you to try and have faith that the scales will be, I always just heard the scales of justice, will be rebalanced out, and that healing is coming. That balance and healing is coming. Celebration, balance, healing, reuniting is coming. So basically that 9 of Swords energy, which is showing up for you, stress, anxiety, worry over and over and over again. It may not be possible, I'm not going to say don't worry about it, because the source of it is valid. But the 9 of Swords shows up when you're worrying about it obsessively. You got to find some practical things to do when you find it just really, your mind is chewing on itself. Get up and do something. Go take a walk the dog, go do something, bake something, go for a walk, reorganize your utensil drawers, something to distract you from that so that your brain just doesn't start devouring yourself. That Nine of Swords energy, it's not necessary for it to be that high, so try and work on that. Okay, Virgo, those are your messages for the last 2 weeks of May. I hope you found them helpful and useful. Again, if there's anything you'd like to take a deeper look at, maybe reach out for a personal reading or information about that. Click on the description link below for contact details. Email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to hear from you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the June general readings. Until then, stay safe and well. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.